The cutting attachment is parallel to the ground. The harness has also been equipped with a quick release button. During emergency, it will enable you to disengage from the harness and brush cutter easily and immediately. The backpack brush cutter is equipped with multiple strap harness to your shoulder and waist that provides uniform load distribution and comfort. Start with fastening the buckle of your waist strap and adjust the top shoulder straps so the backpack assembly sits properly on your back. Then adjust the bottom shoulder straps and waist strap. Now we will see how to start the brush cutter engine from a cold condition. Press the fuel primer bulb 10 times until you see fuel filling the bulb. However, the bulb need not to be completely filled with fuel. Switch the ignition switch on and engage the high idle button by pressing the throttle lever. Then switch the choke lever fully to its full choke position. With your left hand, hold the engine firmly and grip the starter rope with your right hand. Pull the handle quickly and powerfully 3 times. Then switch the choke lever to the half choke position. Pull the starter rope again until the engine starts properly. To finish the engine start, simply switch the choke lever back to its off position. Starting the engine when warm is even easier. Switch the choke to the half choke position, then pull the starter rope quickly and powerfully until the engine starts. Finish by switching the choke lever back to its off position and release the high idle button by pressing the throttle lever. A combination of quality engineering and ergonomic design of VST brush cutter will make trimming and brush cutting tasks both enjoyable and efficient. The brush cutter will remove grass and weeds at the edge of your lawn and in other places where your lawnmower cannot reach, such as around the trees and borders, etc. To get best out of your brush cutter, follow these simple tips. Hold the trimmer head at an angle just above the ground. More cord is fed when the trimmer head knob is pushed into the ground during full throttle. There is a knife on the cutting equipment guard. If the extra cord is fed, this knife cuts the extra cord and adjusts the cord to the appropriate length. For efficient grass cutting, the cord length should be close to its maximum length and the trimmer head speed need to rotate at higher speeds. Please operate the brush cutter carefully so that no damage occurs to the sensitive bark of trees and bushes, fence posts, or garden furniture. To change from the trimmer head to the grass cutting blade, follow these simple steps. Begin by inserting the locking pin into the slot as shown in the video. Then simply unscrew the trimmer head from the output shaft. The grass cutting blade along with the supporting cup to be fitted to the output shaft and secure with washer and nut. Ensure to tighten the nut securely with a wrench. The grass blade is designed to handle thicker grass and bushes. VST backpack type brush cutter comes with a special W4 attachment, which is best suitable for shallow weeding at narrow gaps between crop. Before using W4 attachment, make sure there is enough moisture in the soil. To replace and reload the cord in your trimmer head, you will find 2 buttons on both sides of trimmer head. Take required length of new cord and fold it. Double hook the looped end of the folded cord onto the spool and begin winding. Try to keep the cord as tight as possible and avoid crossing. They should run in parallel around the spool. Continue winding until you are left with approximately 15 centimeters of the cord. Then feed each end of the cord into the 2 locking holes on the spool. Now place the spool in the spool housing. After the spool is put back into the spool housing, fold the cord ends into the slots of the metal eyelets. Click the spool housing back onto the brush cutter. To clean the sponge type air filter in VST backpack brush cutter, please unscrew the fastener of air filter cover and take out the sponge type air filter. Clean the sponge carefully with fresh petrol and dry it. Then apply little engine oil drops over the filter and place it back into its cover. Refit it by rotating the air filter cover screw. To clean the sponge type air filter in VST straight shaft type brush cutter, open the air filter cover by clicking at its bottom. Clean the sponge carefully with fresh petrol and dry it. Then apply little engine oil drops over the filter and place it back into its cover and refit it back. To clean the paper type air filter in VST straight shaft type brush cutter, open the air filter cover by clicking at its top. Replace the paper type air filter with fresh one and refit it back. To lubricate the final drive gearbox, remove the fastener that is located on the gearbox using a suitable tool. Lubricate enough grease into the gearbox and refit the fastener. To lubricate the flexible shaft of backpack type brush cutter, detach the flexible shaft by pulling the locking pin. Open the metal flexible shaft from its cover and lubricate with enough grease and fit it back to the brush cutter engine. We hope that you have found this installation video very useful and informative. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your VST brush cutter.